This is all the shed hair that came out. That's 10 times better. And that, people, is how you successfully detangle some mini twists. Ooh. I'm so tired, y'all. If it ain't your will, I don't want it. If it ain't your will, if it ain't your will, if it ain't your will, I don't want it. Does it make sense of what I've been through? I know your promises always come through. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video we're gonna be doing my first wash day of my mini twist journey. I have decided to go on a mini twist journey. Number one, to give my hair a much needed break from all the styling and product reviews I've done in the past year. Two, to really help boost my hair growth. While my hair still grew last year, I definitely think because I wore it out so much, it didn't grow as much as it does in protective styles. And number three, I just think mini twists are a super easy protective style. You don't really need to part or add extra hair or anything, and so I think it's just a really sustainable style to do long term. So I posted on my Instagram asking you guys whether I should go on a mini twist journey, and if y'all wanted me to document that. Everybody was on board, and so here we are. So today the main goal is just to figure out how to wash my hair with mini twists. I want to find a very efficient and simple routine that will allow me to easily detangle, shampoo, cleanse, deep condition, refresh my hair, and also install them on the regular. I'm thinking about doing this once a month, and I just want it to be something that's very easy and not stressful. And today we're also going to attempt to do them on blow dried hair instead of wet hair, which is what I currently did. So I don't think I showed you guys me installing the mini twist last time, so we're actually gonna do that this time. And yeah, I'm just kind of going with the flow with you guys, just trying to figure out how to be able to do this to maximize my growth, but also just to keep my hair in a very low manipulation style, because I just honestly me and my hair, we're beefing right now. So it's either this or next video is, guys, I did a big chop. So if you want to see me figure out how to do this wash day routine, especially the detangling process, then definitely keep watching. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, click the subscribe button, push notifications on so you don't miss any uploads. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram for daily content, and check out my hair care line if you're interested in getting some products to help promote growth. All right, guys, let's get into it. Yes, I just randomly changed my background. I film right in front of my window during the day because it has a lot of natural lighting. But when I do sit down videos like this, I notice that the lighting goes back and forth, darker, lighter, because the sun goes in and out of the clouds. So I just decided to back up farther away from the window. That way I still get a little bit of natural lighting, but I'm using my softbox lights, and I think it makes the video more stable. But these are what my mini twists look like. I did them, yeah, it's been a month, so definitely need to wash them. They honestly do not look that bad. I would just say the biggest things that bother me is the roots just definitely have to be redone. Somebody told me, hold on, I'm gonna move that box. Much better. The black was contrasting with my hair, and I don't like that. But somebody suggested that I start the twist off with a braid. I've done that before, and it made taking my hair down, detangling so hard. And I only had the mini twist in for like 2 weeks, so it was just awful. So we're not gonna do that, even if it makes the style last longer. But they still look really juicy and hydrated. That's because y'all know, because of my girl right here, she don't play no games. I'm very happy at the positive feedback I got from my hair care line. It took forever to come out with that, and I'm just really happy people are enjoying the product, so go check it out. I'm just going to put my hair in a ponytail. By the way, this is probably the most annoying thing about these twists, these front two pieces, because I do have heat damage, as you can clearly see. They kept unraveling. I had to retwist them twice a week. We're gonna cut it off eventually, probably the end of the year. These shouldn't be too bad to detangle. My concern is like the root part. Okay, it came apart pretty easily. This is gonna take forever. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm just gonna play some music while I take these down. Hopefully it's not too long. They don't seem to be having difficulty coming apart. You just kind of have to unravel. I'd say this probably will take me an hour at max. It's not gonna take that long. Watch, here's another one. You just unravel from the bottom, and you just keep doing this so you can find an opening, and there you go. And the roots aren't sticking together like I thought they would. You know how when you have braids and you take your braids down, and then at the root, you know, you have that clump of product? I think it will be fine. All right, I'm gonna shut up now. Look what you created. Everything surrounding me, you made it. Everything's so beautiful, the way it flows together.
weather, I think I hear birds singing your praises. Amen. I swear you make me feel like I'm your favorite. Oh, it's the way the birds fly across the sunset sky. I feel like you did it for me. It's the way your love feels. It's the way that I hear all of creation singing with me. It's the way the fruit grows and knows when to let go. And it's time again for a new season. I feel like you did it for me, yeah. Listen to the water, listen how it flows. You really thought of everything. I wonder how much I miss getting caught up in things you never meant me to. All that this world could offer will never satisfy me like just being with your father. Oh, it's the way the birds fly across the sunset sky. I feel like you did it for me. It's the way your love feels. It's the way that I hear all of creation singing with me. It's the way the fruit grows and knows when to let go. And it's time again for a new season. I feel like you did it for me, yeah. What was it like? The moment that you spoke and everything around you changed and things came to life. Was it beautiful?
Okay guys, all done. That did not take that long. It only took me about 35 minutes, which I think is really good. I thought it was gonna take me like an hour. Taking down these twists was actually pretty easy. It just took so long because I had so many twists. You can have a different opinion than me if you want, but I would strongly discourage from starting these twists off with a braid if you have hair like mine at this texture, especially if you're going to do your mini twist on wet hair, because like I said, I've taken down the twist before when I started them with a braid and it was awful, but I literally was thinking about how much more frustrating it would be if I had started it with a braid, because these two pieces of the twist are pretty set in place right now, and so having to split them into 3 pieces, so difficult. Also, do not shear twist. If you mess up or one twist is smaller than the other, just undo it real quick and retwist it with even pieces, because I had like 2 or 3 twists that I shear twist from in the front because I just was at that point I was just ready to like be done. I didn't feel like redoing them. If my hair was not looser in the front, it would have been pretty difficult to try to take that out. So don't shear twist. Don't start off with braids. Also, I'm kind of frustrated because I was hoping my hair would be this full in the mini twists. That's part of the reason why I'm trying them on blow dry hair today, because I want to see. I know it's gonna give me some length, but I want to see if it makes it fuller. I saw people say it. I don't really see how it'll be fuller than using my natural curl pattern, but we're gonna try it. All right, so now let's get into the most dreaded part. Let's get into detangling. Okay, I just took like a 30-minute break to eat breakfast. It's like 12 right now. This is my plan. And I feel like this is gonna work to make this detangling process actually way easier. Again, I know it's like the scariest part for some people when it comes to mini twists. But I remember when I had those like ombre twists in, I think the fall of last year. And when I took those twists down, my hair was in this same state where I had my hair in these individual pieces. They weren't this small, but I remember I actually steamed each section of my hair with conditioner, and it helped to break apart these pieces into individual hair strands, and it made detangling honestly not that bad. So we're gonna try to attempt that same process today. I'm actually thanking the Lord that I had this steamer, because otherwise I know this is gonna be awful. I have detangled my hair in the shower after mini twists before. This is before I discovered detangling brushes, the unbrushed, the easy detangling brush. It's a video way back in the day on my channel, and I was using my fingers and a wide tooth comb. The days. We're gonna give this a shot, and I really think it's gonna work. So okay, we're gonna start with the side section. I'm actually kind of sad that I'm detangling it though, because my hair looks so cute. I really feel like I could rock sister locks. I think that's the correct term, or micro locks. I'm not sure which one. That's something I have always thought about doing, but I just know I get so bored with my hair, and I'm gonna want to have some versatility. I don't think I could commit to that permanent of a style. I know it's not permanent, but I mean it's basically permanent. First thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna be using the Make It Rain conditioner from TPH. This conditioner has an insane amount of slip. Talked about this before in several videos, and I want something that's super watery and just gonna help to really break those strands apart. So I'm gonna take some. Ooh, don't do that. It's crazy. I've used this conditioner at least 3 or 4 times, and I really haven't made that big of a dent in the bottle. A little goes a long way. So I'm gonna take a good amount, and we're gonna apply it to my hair, roots to ends. Really getting those roots. Y'all know me. My roots are where I get the most tangles. Just really working that in, making sure it's fully coated. Come on, this looks so pretty. I don't want to detangle it. Look at that. But my hair is already starting to come apart just from that level of moisture. So we're gonna start from the ends. And the goal is just to really steam the hair right now. These prongs are a little bit too wide apart, so it may not be able to actually detangle my hair. But I just want the steam to help soften and break those strands up. Loosen up all that shed hair, all those tangles. It's starting to loosen up a lot. And those individual pieces are losing their definition. That's what we want. So now that we've steamed it, the curls have broken apart a lot. I'm gonna add some more conditioner. Well, first of all, we're gonna split the section in half because we gotta work in sections. But look, it's not even that bad when splitting it apart. Okay, so we're gonna take an even smaller section. Now we're gonna add some more conditioner. Like that much. We want this to really be drenched in conditioner today because we're trying to get as much slip as possible. I'm just going to gently just run my fingers through my hair. I'm like pulling shed hair out as I'm doing it. And just a very light finger detangle, okay? That's what we're gonna start off with doing. Wow, this actually isn't that bad. And anywhere that my fingers really get caught, I'm just gonna stop and just gently pull it apart. So I feel like this is where people really like make or break their mini twist journey, because if you don't take these down correctly, you can get way more breakage than the style is worth. The most hair growth, length retention during the time you're wearing it, but you ruin it all during the takedown process. So far, this is the amount of shed hair I pulled out, which is very normal, not concerning. That's not breakage. Then take the unbrush, and this is where I'm gonna get the real deep detangle. And we're just gonna start from the bottom and work our way to the top. I wanted to finger detangle first because I wanted to try to get the bigger tangles out. I didn't want the brush to catch them and potentially rip out my hair. Now, usually I don't finger detangle before using the brush, but because my hair is in this state, I just want to make sure. And look at that. All detangled. No stress, no breakage from roots all the way to the ends. There we go. Next section, we're just going to repeat. So the steam helped to break up those individual pieces. I'm gonna add some more conditioner because we want as much slip as possible. And as I'm adding the conditioner, I'm just gonna go in and lightly finger detangle just for a couple seconds, pulling out any shed hairs that I feel on my own. We don't want any big tangles getting caught up in the brush. Pull out our shed hair. Again, this is not breakage, it's just shed hair. All right, then very slowly and carefully, gonna go in with the unbrush. And there we go. Full section is detangled. Took like 5 minutes. And that, people, is how you successfully detangle some mini twists. See? Thank you, Lord. I knew it wasn't going to be that bad. I was pretty positive this method was going to work. And it does. I was more concerned about the takedown process, because that, to me, is where it's like the most frustrating. Because if you don't install these correctly, that's going to be miserable. Definitely need to trim, though. I think I'm going to trim my hair when I blow dry it later today. So I would anticipate this may take about 45 minutes, which would be great. But let's just see.
Beautiful when you saw everything you made. And it's crazy to think in the midst of it all, you already knew my name. And the more that I see you, the more I'm in awe. I can't help but feel this way. It's the way the birds fly across the sunset sky. I feel like you did it for me. It's the way your love feels. It's the way that I hear all of creation singing with me. It's the way the fruit grows and knows when to let go. And it's time again for a new season. I feel like you did it for me, yeah. Look what you created. Everything surrounding me, you made it. Everything so beautiful, the way it flows together. I think I hear birds singing your praises. Amen. I swear you make me feel like I'm your favorite. Oh, it's the way the birds fly across the sunset sky. I feel like you did it for me. It's the way your love feels. It's the way that I hear all of creation singing with me. It's the way the fruit grows and knows when to let go. And it's time again for a new season. I feel like you did it for me, yeah. Listen to the water, listen how it flows. You really thought of everything. I wonder how much I miss getting caught up in things never meant me to. All that this world could offer will never satisfy me like just being with your father. Oh, it's the way the birds fly across the sunset sky. I feel like you did it for me. It's the way your love feels. It's the way that I hear all of creation singing with me. It's the way the fruit grows and knows when to let go. And it's time again for a new season. I feel like you did it for me, yeah. What was it like? The moment that you spoke and everything around you changed and things came to life. Was it beautiful when you saw everything you made? And it's crazy to think in the midst of it all, you already knew my name. And the more that I see you, the more I'm in awe. I can't help but feel this way. It's the way the birds fly across the sunset sky. I feel like you did it for me. It's the way your love feels. It's the way that I hear all of creation singing with me. It's the way the fruit grows and knows when to let go. And it's time.
I'm done. Oh my goodness, y'all. Okay, so that only took an hour, like an hour exactly. It's 1:15 now. It was about 12:15, 12:20 when I started. So that wasn't bad. But the hardest part of the day is done. That was the one part of this entire wash day I knew was going to take the longest, just because you have to be very thorough when detangling mini twists so that you do not get breakage, your hair doesn't lock up, and you actually get the benefits from the style. One hard part down, one to go. I said the only other hard part is actually doing the mini twist. It's not hard, it's just going to take forever. At least we got one thing down. I'm about to show you guys all the shed hair that came out. This is all the shed hair that came out. This looks like a lot. But mind you, whenever I show y'all my shed hair, it's usually when I'm in the shower, so the hair is wet, so it's more compact. And also, my hair has been in a protective style for a month. So all the shed hair that everybody loses every single day stayed in my head. So I just pulled out all of that shed hair, a month's worth of shed hair, right here. And also keep in mind, because my hair is long, the length of the strand is longer, which makes the ball of hair look bigger. So now we're about to finish my wash day. We're gonna shampoo and we're gonna deep condition. I'm actually gonna do that in the shower just because it has been so long since I've actually filmed wash day content in the shower, and I just like how it looks better aesthetically. Even though we can technically go and do it in the sink, I just think we're gonna go ahead and just do it in the shower. Also, I want some more clips of B-roll to use for videos in the shower with my hair, because yeah, so I'll meet y'all in there. We're in the shower. So let's go ahead and take these twists down. Y'all, I'm starting to get tired. It's only 1 p.m. I'm gonna be doing this till like 10. I bet you. Like, it'll be a miracle if I can finish before 7. That's literally laughable. Look at that. Fully tangled. This is about to be quick though, because we only have to shampoo and then apply deep conditioner. Again, the hardest part is done. I'm making sure I'm like actually taking each of the 2 strands of the twist apart as well. Look at that. I'm telling y'all, this method is foolproof. And I'm gonna play around with it because I know not everybody has a steamer. I got that pattern steamer. I didn't buy that. Y'all know that, right? I'm pretty sure there are some cheaper steamers. In fact, you could probably do this with a facial steamer, which tends to be cheaper than a hair steamer. Gotta get the IG story. I'm basically just doing the whole day on my story. I'm still filming. Lord, I didn't realize I was filming while I was posting the story. We're gonna go ahead and rinse all this conditioner out of my hair. We're gonna be in here 25 minutes tops. It just does not take long to do this part. My hair looks really good though. It's been so long since I've done it in the shower. What? I kind of miss it. It's nostalgic. The setup isn't fun. And my bathroom has poor lighting, so that also makes it kind of difficult to set everything up. Make sure I'm really getting in there, ripping everything out. Look at that, fingers just running right through. I'm also doing this to help continue to pull shed hair out, because I mean, of course I took my time detangling, but you're not gonna get all of it, so. Okay, Lane. Y'all know I always tell y'all with hair growth, it takes time. So even though your hair is growing, you really won't see a difference if you have shrinkage like me. So I would say another month or two, I'll start seeing a difference in growth from the beginning of this year. I'm trying to get like down here. I really am. I'm trying to double the length of my hair in the next 3 years. By the time I'm 30, it's gotta be at my butt. Don't care. And if I lock in with these mini twists for real, oh yeah, period. I'm gonna go in with my refresh shampoo from my line. You already know how I feel about this bad boy. I still think it's so cool to be like, yeah, I have my own line. Like the stuff you see in the stores, I make that. I think that's cool. Make sure we shampoo our hair really well. Cause I did refresh my hair about 3 times during the month with a little bit of product. Just to like minimize the frizziness of it, not because I necessarily needed moisture. So I'll make sure to get all that off before we go another month without touching my hair. Really get good in my scalp. Especially the front right here. Whenever my hair gets old, I always get a little bit of dryness and flakies. Just right at my widow's peak is weird, but make sure to get that super clean. My scalp is a little tender because that detangling was no joke. I'm using a lot, but it's okay because this is a gentle yet effective cleanser, which means it's going to cleanse my scalp and my hair without stripping it of its natural oils, which is the last thing we need right now. Nice and clean, you guys. This feels really nice. That peppermint gives that very soothing sensation, which my scalp has been craving. Love it. Very satisfying shampoo pool. All right, go ahead and rinse this out. Make sure we really remove all that shampoo. My hair feels so good. It needs that cleanse so bad, y'all. Oh, my hair feels so good. Make sure I really get every single section. Gotta always have the towel on standby because water gets everywhere. Look how good my hair looks. Super soft, hydrated, shiny. Evidence of a good shampoo. Go check it out. Alright, next of course, if we're using the shampoo from She's Made, we also have to use the hair mask from She's Made. We're gonna use these 2 bad boys right here, the deep hydration mask. And y'all know I always like to pair it with my oil, the essential hair oil. Take a nice amount. Ooh, smells so good. Apply it all over my hair. Instantly soften. I mean, because, you know, we cannot skip deep conditioning, especially with a style like mini twist. We're only washing our hair once a month, so it's important that every single time I do a wash day, I take the time to deep condition. Then I'm just gonna split my hair into quarters and apply a little bit more just to make sure it gets everywhere. You don't want to just apply it on the outer layer of your hair. Forgot to bring clips, so I'm gonna make it work. Like, see inside this area. Alright, last little section right in here. Split that open, make sure you get inside. Wonderful. And then we're gonna follow up with the oil. We're gonna take like a dropper full, starting at those ends, working our way upwards. Other side. Start at the ends, work upwards. Make sure you split it. Get that oil inside the hair as well. Alright, that's it. Then we're just gonna put my hair into, we'll do a ponytail today. That way my ends can be left out so they get more exposed to that heat in my deep conditioning cap. Forgot to bring the brush in here too, so it's not gonna be super flat, but don't matter. My industrial is starting to bother me again, so I think it's because I've had the same like piercing in my ear since I got it when I was 20, so 5 years. Of course, you know, take it out and make sure you clean it and all that type of stuff, but I had the same piercing. But I took the piercing out and I lost the little ball that you know, twist on it to keep it in place. And so I had to order some from Amazon. So for like 24 hours, I didn't have a piercing in here. And now it's been bothering me. So I think it's like closed up a little bit that fast. And so now it's been irritating me again. But hopefully it goes away. All right, there's a little ponytail. I forgot the other camera wasn't on, so we gotta redo that. Just slid so much conditioner out my hair with that ponytail. That was so dumb. I'm gonna put a little bit more product on the end since I lost some. I do that all the time though. I have to refilm stuff all the time. So y'all are just getting the final product. But that's part of why videos like this take so long, because it's so much filming and getting angles and getting different shots. to compile a video. To speed this up though, because this is taking a little bit longer than I expected, I am going to let this sit for like 30 minutes. I'm not gonna do a full hour, I just don't have time today. 30 minutes with my deep conditioning cap. I'll probably walk on my walking pad, get my 20,000 steps. And then after we do that, I am going to rinse it out and blow dry my hair off camera. And then when I come back, we'll start the actual mini twist process. I blow dry my hair so many times, I'm gonna use the Rev Air. So if you wanna see how I do it with the Rev Air, check out my silk press video. And y'all have already seen the results of this deep conditioner. Check out the She's Made wash day if you wanna see it in real time. But yeah, we gotta speed this along because this is gonna be a lot of footage to edit. I'm so tired, y'all. Oh my goodness. It's currently 5:20. When I left you guys, it was about 2 o'clock. I did take about an hour and a half break to walk because I had some work that I had to do, answering emails and such. And then I blow dried my hair. Took about 45 minutes. I am like this close to doing the rest of this tomorrow, but I have so much to do. I went home for Mother's Day weekend, so I'm really behind on content on life, so I have to finish today. I don't want to though. This is gonna take about 6 more hours. Oh my goodness! I should be done before midnight if I factor in me taking about an hour break for dinner, but still, the more I talk, the longer it's gonna take. So let's finish it off. So I did go ahead and trim my hair. I really just dusted my ends. Y'all know I'm trying to trim my hair every 4 months. So last time I trimmed my hair was during the silk press video, which was back late January, I think, early February. So it's been about 4 months. Ends are looking great. Hair is looking healthy. Ends are already starting to revert, which is annoying. So I'm just gonna tell y'all my plan, and then I'm just going to play music, and we're gonna do these mini twists. That way we can go ahead and wrap this video up. So I'm gonna take each section, because I like to work in sections. I'm gonna first apply the leave-in butter, of course, have to do that. And then I was debating between whether using a mousse or a gel, because I saw people doing different things. And I think this time I want to go with the gel. This is like in my top 3 gels, the Dew B-Girl Custard. Apparently this is not supposed to be brown, it's supposed to be clear. I don't know why it's brown. It's probably, I bought it brown, but it still works, so we're gonna use it. Because this has some really good hold, but it also adds a lot of shine to my hair. And it really does give some good definition. And also, I know y'all saw in the original video, when I posted on Instagram, how I did have little bits of patches in the back of my head. Like, it looked like little bald spots. It wasn't super noticeable, especially because I never wore my hair all down. But I'm going to make sure that I am putting some twists in the very center, like you would if you did like box braids. You know how that pattern, how it falls. I'm not gonna part. There's no way I'm gonna part. That's literally gonna add an extra 2 hours because I'm not. So we're gonna free part, but we're gonna go small, the same size that I did the wet twist, and hopefully this works out. I might go live. If I do, it's already up on here, so you can check that out. My lives are pretty entertaining. I'm way more unfiltered. I don't really be like capping on camera, but I am just less filtered there. Okay. Let's go, you guys. I'm pretty frustrated because it's been 2 hours and I've only done this section. I finished this section with the custard, and the twists were so stiff. They were about this size, but they were so stiff, and I knew it was just gonna look so flat. So I went through about 45 minutes of undoing the twist, shampooing the section again, blow drying it to get out all the product. I thought about adding some extra hair because I just felt like my hair was gonna look thin, whatever. But then finally I figured it out. I decided to try the mousse, and it worked 10 times better. So with the gel, because this has such a strong hold, it dried the twist very quickly, and they were just like super straight and stiff. And I knew if I kept going, my hair wouldn't be like full and fluffy, you know, like twists are supposed to be. Like my hair wouldn't have curled up or anything like it is now. So what I started doing was using the mousse, and then I just used the gel on the roots and then to curl the ends so the ends would revert and be nice and pretty and not weird and stretched out. Let me just show y'all an example. I'm about to take a break and eat because I'm hungry, but I just want to show y'all an example of what I'm talking about. So the way that I do it is I pinch, and whatever goes from the first line of my finger here, that's how big the section is. So I just pinch, and then there you go. That's one section. This is the texture foam from the Dew. I just need 1 pump. All right. Gonna apply it all over the section. Then I'm gonna take a little bit of the custard on my fingers and just apply it to the roots. That way it lays flat because we're not starting these off with a braid. And then just gonna twist all the way down. I'm so frustrated. I'm over this. I could have been like halfway done by now, which is so sad. Because it doesn't take that long once you get in the rhythm of it. So upset. It's literally 8:06. Okay, but once I get to the bottom, maybe like an inch or so away, so a little bit longer. I can't imagine doing mini braids. I would shave my head. All right, then I'm going to take a little bit more of the custard and just apply it and continue to twist down. And then curl it. And in about 5 minutes, it's gonna slowly dry with that product, and it's gonna get nice and curly like this side. And that is what we're gonna be doing. So I'm gonna take a break for like 30 minutes and eat. And then after that, we're gonna hop right back in. Based on how long this typically takes, I should be done by midnight. But like I said, I have no choice but to finish today. I'm gonna finish. It's fine. Once you get in the rhythm of it, it's fine. I'm watching Young Sheldon, so I should be able to get through the whole season at that point. But yeah, this looks good. Look, I'm telling you, it was looking so thin and so flat. That's 10 times better. And look how much length I have. When I did the wet ones, it was like up here. So see, look, it's already starting to curl up a little bit. I don't know if I'm going to keep doing this on camera. I'll be honest with y'all. I might do a couple more, but it's pretty repetitive. So we may just skip it and show y'all the final results. But we'll see. All right, guys, I just finished the back. It's currently 10:19. I love these twists on blow dried hair. Wow, they are so much fuller, and I still get the length, and I don't have to go as small, which is great because it's not taking me that long. I'll literally be done in max 2 hours. Like, I'm telling you, like, look how big these are. But they're still super full. I did not get this with the wet hair. I don't understand why. Now, I might have to redo the very bottom because that was like, because I was testing the different size twists that I wanted on the bottom. So some of them are like small and it's just kind of weird. But hopefully it won't be that big a deal. Maybe if I could just stretch it. I think we might have to do blow dried hair for real because these look really good. Like, look how full that is. And I still get the length. They're not like shrinked up to my chin. I'm so exhausted, but it's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth it. Okay, guys, it's 11:30 and I'm almost done. I got one more section. I say one more hour and we're good to go. Honestly, if I wouldn't have messed up that first section, I would have been done like 2 hours ago. But it's okay. It's okay. We're here now. The twist looks so good. Definitely think I like the blow dry twist better. They look way more fuller, plus I get length. And I did decide just for the front row and the perimeter at the top to do a braid starting off the twist just so it will lay flat since this is blow dried hair. And because it's also blow dried hair, I know the takedown process isn't going to be as bad as the takedown process we just did when I did twist on the wet hair. But yeah, this looks way better. Okay. Almost done. I'll come back when we're finished. Okay, guys, I'm all done. It's 1 a.m. Technically, I finished at 12:30, but I was on live on YouTube. You can check it out. I always save my lives. And so I decided to chat for a little bit more before I got off. I think these look 1,000 times better than the wet mini twist. Maybe because of the length, but I just think they look a little bit fuller. I don't know. I'm still struggling with my mini twist looking boneless to me. Like, if I wear it in a ponytail or half up, half down, it looks fine. But wearing it down, it's just not doing it for me. I don't know. This isn't that bad. I like this better than the wet. And I just think it went a little bit faster. I'm tired. We've been doing my hair for 14 hours. This is a long wash day. But I'm going to leave these in for at least 6 weeks this time. I'm not even, like, playing. And I think I told you guys, this top row and the perimeter of my head, I did start it off with a braid. That way it would just lay flat because it's blow dried hair. So, but these look pretty good. I'm pretty happy. Get the back for you guys. Hopefully there's no gap. I can't look, but I'll look when I edit. But overall, I'm satisfied. I was nervous for a second when I was just using the custard. I thought this wasn't going to turn out good, but the mousse was a good call. I think that mini twist on blow dried hair for me is just going to work better. It's faster to do. I feel like the takedown process is going to be a lot easier. And oh yeah, I'm just tired. I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. But alright, you guys, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Oh, if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Click that subscribe button, put your notifications on so you don't miss any uploads. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram for daily content. And check out my hair care line if you're interested in getting some products to help, promote growth and all that. Oh my goodness, I gotta go to bed. I gotta clean all this up. Oh my goodness. I probably won't get in the bed till like 2. Yay. But it was worth it. I like my hair. It's fine. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye.